in an all black drop. 10 rolled up when I'm out. Say they all wanna live, but I just want.
Welcome back, guys, to the channel. There's a few updates I want to go over today. Thank you again for all the love and support you guys show the channel. It's much appreciated. As we all know, Super Wonder's coming. I believe this one is next weekend, Saturday the 11th, and then Demigod has it on the 18th. So it's gonna go from Saturday to Sunday. It's gonna be 24 hours long, same old things. I believe there won't be any issues this time. I think it will run smoothly. I believe they are learning on the go, so it should be a good one. I wanted to show some little strategies and tips for the Super Wonder as well. For those of you who don't compete, might want to compete, there's nothing wrong with it. There's really no risk to it either. You might win, you might lose. I mean, you're not going to lose anything. At the end of the day, you're just losing some troops, and it won't even be that much. So you might as well try your luck out. So first thing I want to show you guys is something called slingshot rallies. And this is a technique I use a lot during Super Wonder, either to follow people who I don't want to win, or to time rallies with my other crews, alliances, people you work with. So what you do is you set a 5-minute rally on a Wonder, and you allow one person to send a march that you don't speed. So as you can see, for example, we have JustBadSanta, who I'm going to talk to about in a few, sending one troop, and his march is actually 12 minutes out, but my rally wants to launch in 40 seconds. What you do is you let that march until you're ready to march. For example, I know a person takes a rally from 2 minutes to get to the Wonder, and I want to launch behind them, and my rally is 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I will wait till that guy launches, and then I would want to follow them. What I do is I would go ahead and speed this last troop in and launch it. So basically what you're doing is you're timing your own rallies the best way you want. So another good idea to use this for is if there's multiple people rallying the Wonder, you can wait till everybody launches their rally, and then you can go last behind them. That means everyone's going to take that damage in front of you, and instead of them holding the Wonder, you're the last person that comes in, and you might knock him out, which lets you get the most time in the Wonder. So it's a good strategy for multiple things, either defending or attacking. You have to collaborate, of course, with your team, because the biggest issue is if a team member starts speeding up that troop, just trying to help, but in reality they're actually hurting your timing. So I would say practice on your own Wonder first, because we do have a long time till Super Wonder. Practice on your own Wonder first. Make sure you're in Hermes gear, which is this gear, made for speed, okay? And then test your rallies out. Clearly I'm in Hero 2, but Hero 3, as we all know, is good for the Wonder. But with the Hero 1 update, Hero 1 might be better. So some testing must take place in order to figure that out. You need to test it out, and as you can see, it stops the rally from launching until I feel like it. So if I want to wait till this gets to the 10-minute mark, I will go ahead and speed it up, and then I can launch the rally. So I'll go ahead and speed this up real quick. Now if it was Super Wonder, I will be using my 50% speed ups. On this account I don't have much at the moment, so you just go ahead and speed it up, and the rally will automatically launch. You don't have to launch it, right? The Wonder's closed at the moment, so I'm rallying someone, just a small account, for testing purposes. That's one trick I just want to let you guys know. Again, it's not going to be easy from the first time. It's going to take a lot of communication with your team as well to time your rallies, and if you don't want to use it to follow a certain person, you use it to go last when everybody's sending their rallies, so you can get as much hold time as you can. That's what they call slingshot rallies. Most important is porting. So you don't want to be rallying from a 3rd or 4th or 5th row. Porting is very important. You want to try to be at least in the 1st or 2nd row. Of course, the 1st would be preferred. I always aim for the 1st rows. 2nd is not bad though. A lot of people have the perception that getting a 2nd row is not good enough to compete, and that's not true. I've had people almost win Super Wonders from 2nd row. I don't know if someone has done it before. I know people have come close. So again, if you're just going to make a name for yourself or just compete, you know, you want to make the leaderboards, because top 5 people make the leaderboards. If you're just trying to make a name for yourself, aim for a 2nd row. Don't necessarily aim for a 1st row when the Super Wonder opens, because if you do that and you miss, and now all the rows fill up, now you're stuck in a 4th row and your rally is going to be like 5 minutes long. So again, practice that at your Wonder as well. As you all know, this is the screen that pops up when you're trying to port into Wonder, right? And there's two buttons that follow up after that. So you click yes, teleport, and yes. I just practice this. I don't use any type of programs. I don't use any type of mechanism. It's literally, you just got to practice with your fingers. You got to practice the timing of things. So like, if you just saw that on my screen, you probably didn't even see the two buttons. It becomes habit of porting. So practice it. I like to practice 10 minutes before the Super Wonder opens at least. I know it's a waste of ports, but if you're really going to be competing at the Super Wonder, you should have ports by now. Practice this concept, you know, try to get a second row. Again, you don't have to be in a first row. You can rally even different troop types. It doesn't have to be mixed. People think it's just because the Wonder has to send mixed rallies. That's not necessarily true. You can send a bullet. A bullet is basically one troop type. If you're far, you'd want to send Cav because Cav is the fastest troop. Infantry second and range is third. So these are just some tips, you know, for the Super Wonder. Also, I will not be playing Super Wonder this time around. I have a lot of commitments coming up for work, and also there's a lot of chatter going on in the game that I don't like at the moment. So I kind of want to watch from the far, see who competes, how people do, because the last Super Wonder was pretty much a blowout. We took like 14 to 15 hours of that Super Wonder. So I'm personally not going to be competing. I would like to see who shows up and competes. Again, if you're any type of rally lead or Wonder player from any kingdom, show up. Send a rally or two. See how it feels. Trust me, when that banner pops up like it just did there, that says you're the Emperor or Dragon Lord or whatever it says, it's a good feeling. Even though if it's just for a second or a minute. You know what I mean? You make a name for yourself, you don't know the opportunities that will open for you coming forward. So go ahead and try your guys' luck. I'll be making another video probably this week about any new updates that drop, if anything drops at that point. I don't know what else is going to drop till Super Wonder because Hero Release was pretty big. But also, if you guys have any comments about or concerns about the Wonders or Super Wonders, please address them in the comment section below. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to include my line information on my description below. And I'm also going to include JustBadSanta's line information below. Santa's a very good trap. Santa's a person who, if you want to get trap advice from or learn how to trap, make your trap a lot better, you guys should go ahead and contact him as well. I will be putting his information in the description below for his line. Don't be rude. No trolls. Just, again, he said he's willing to help you guys out, build your accounts, and I know for a fact that that's a good trap over there. He's capped me a couple times. So I'll put his information down below, and I'll put my line information below as well. But please, again, if you guys have any concerns or worries about the Super Wonder or the Wonder itself or questions, let me know below. And also, guys, any information you need about the game, make sure you check out GameOfWarRealTips.com. They are constantly updating all the information they have to make the game better for you guys and more knowledgeable. And I think that's about it. You guys have a good week.